Alright guys, I am back with some more Dark Souls 3. Um, yeah, so uh, I'm actually going to be going to bed in a little bit. Well, when I'm done anyway. I'm trying to farm for these, see if we get one. Dang it. Proof of Concord, I think they're called? Or proof of something. It's for the Darkmoon Covenant. Because I'm trying to get all the miracles. Even though I fudged up and we'll have to get the remaining ones on New Game Plus. But it's okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Proof of a Concord kept. That's what we need. So yeah, I'm farming those. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. I mean, I'm only going to be doing it until I can get. But I just figured I'd show people um, kind of how to do this, because I've noticed most of the people that show, you know, that these guys can drop these. They only kill the three that are here, right? They don't go and deal with all of them, and I actually prefer fighting them all because it gives you a much higher chance that they'll drop it. Plus, you get a crap ton of souls, so you can level up while you're doing it too. You can level up, come back, farm for some more. It does take a long time though. Like, I mean, I think if I totaled up all of the amount of time that I've spent farming for these, probably going to be about 6 to 7 hours, um, which is a long ass time. And I still don't have all of them yet. I got most of them. Then again, I could be wrong. I mean, it might be less than 7 hours. I don't know, but it felt like 7 hours. Ugh. You know what? Now that I think about it, it probably was less. But either way, you just dodge that, and okay. So he didn't drop anything I can pick up. He just dropped Titanite shards, which I can't pick up because I'm already maxed on that. More Titanite shards, which again I can't pick up because I already have all those maxed. Okay, Silver Knight Helm. Alright, large Titanite, which I am almost maxed on. Dang it. Plus, I figured I'd show how horrible the drop rate is for this. Although it's not as bad as farming the vertebra shackles, because those, oh jeez, yeah, that will probably literally take about 4 days to farm for. Yeah, because uh, yeah, vertebra shackles just have a. I mean, saying abysmal drop rate is kind of an understatement. Yeah, uh, like it's worse than abysmal. Like it's just like yeah. I mean, at least with this, like you'll get at least two like every hour or so. Um, and that's without really like any drop rate increasing items, because I only have the gold serpent ring on. I don't have the mimic head. I don't have that weapon either. I kind of wish I did, because it probably would make it a tad easier. But I've noticed even with all of that, the drop rates are still horrendous. So, like, Like, they don't really seem to do anything. Oh, there goes another one. Oh, silver armor. But there you go. That way you guys can see how many souls I am getting for doing this, because it is quite a bit. But yeah, like I said though, I'm gonna have to go to New Game Plus to get the other miracles because I fudged up. Because I did not know that if you give what's her face, I can't remember her name. Starts with an O, I think, but because apparently if you give her one of the scrolls, she goes mad apparently and disappears, and then you can't give her the other scroll, which is what happened. I screwed up, and now I can't give her that other scroll. So now, you know, I mean, not that it matters, because I would have to go to New Game Plus regardless to be able to get all the miracles, because I also got to do the Sunlight Covenant stuff. I mean, well, then again, I could farm for those, but that's the thing, though. Like, I've noticed, like, trying to get the miracles is very, very grindy. I mean, the Pyromancer, I only needed to do the one covenant. Sorcerer, I didn't have to do any covenants for the sword. Oh, I did. That's right. I did. But I only needed 10 of those, so it wasn't a major issue. And the drop rate was not very bad. So that's kind of why I didn't really see that as, like, you know, as a problem. So far, though, I am really dreading the Miracle one, because there's 2 covenants. And I need 30 of the required materials on both covenants. Not a fan of that. I mean, why couldn't it have been 10? You know? Or 20, because shit, I would have had it already, I think. Because I think I'm either at 20 already, or I'm almost at 20. I don't really know. I haven't really kept track. I mean, I know I did 10 because I have that that ring that you get, the dark, yeah, the darkmoon ring, because I have that. Because you get that after you turn in 10. But I haven't gotten anything else, so I don't know if maybe at 20 you don't get anything, and then at 30 you just get the thing. I don't know. I'm guessing that's how it is, because I probably already hit 20 already and didn't even know it. Well, let's go turn in the one that we have. That's what, okay, we have 2 actually. I thought I only had 1. Okay, so it just says that, yeah, our thing's been deepened. Kind of wish it would tell me how many I've already given. I mean, I feel like it's been at least 20 or almost 20. Or maybe I'm already way past 20 and almost at 30. I don't freaking know. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm probably going to have to farm for those as well, the sunlight metals. And unfortunately, the enemies that drop those do ridiculous amounts of damage. So I really don't want to farm those guys, because they're so horrible. I hate fighting them. That's why I usually just run away from them whenever I go to that area. But the only enemies in the game that drop sunlight metals are the Cathedral Knights in the I can't think of what that area is called on top of my head, but it's the area before. It's before dragon armor, but uh, it's the area right after you fight Dancer. Yeah, because you go there and you fight the knights there, um, and they can drop some of that metals. Um, Granted, it's a very rare drop because I have killed those guys before and I never got a sunlight medal from them before. So I'm guessing it's a very rare drop, just like everything else in this game. Oh, yeah. I mean, if being summoned was like yeah, because I don't really get summoned with the Sun Covenant very much. Like I almost never get summoned. That's why that's just gonna take way too damn long. Yeah. Ugh. Part of me though wants to just go to New Game Plus and then worry about the Summit medals, but at the same time, it's like no, I better just get it done now. So literally right after I'm done with getting the proof of Concord, I'm probably gonna go farm the Cathedral Knights and try and get Shunlight metals. Anyway, I hope everyone is having a blessed day today, or night, morning, whatever time it is right now. I just pray that God will, will work in your life, and you know, I just pray that that you will be blessed. And I also pray that if you guys do this farming method and try to get the covenant rewards, I pray that it is much better for you guys than it is for me. Because yeah, I've had to farm. Yeah, because I've been doing this for hours. Like I don't remember exactly how long. I mean, it feels like it's been at least 7 to 8 hours, but it's kind of hard to tell because when you're doing very boring things, it feels like it just drags on forever, even though you've only been doing it for a few hours and not as long as you think you have been doing it. So, in reality, it was probably maybe 4 hours, 5 hours. Yeah, but still, 4 or 5 hours. That's still a pretty long time. But plus, you want to make sure that you have the darkmoon covenant thing on. That way, you can also get summoned as a darkmoon. Even though it's kind of rare, it doesn't really seem to happen much. And when it does happen, I usually just end up getting killed. I'm not very good at PvP, so yeah. Especially when I'm getting ganked by everything. Okay, so that's stuff I can't pick up. Oh, okay. Yep. So that's both stuff I can't pick up. Alright. What about that? Okay, yeah, so that's stuff I can't pick up either. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're actually gonna go back to the shrine bonfire and sell all of this stuff that I'm carrying. Yeah. This is how you know I've been doing this for a while, because I've got 99 uh, Titanite shards, which this is like the, I don't know, probably fifth time I've gotten 99 of those. Okay, yeah, we'll sell those as well. Plus, I also have 99 of each in my item box, so yeah. Oh, I also have all that silver knight. Yeah, silver knight armor. I'll sell one of those. Why not? Silver knight shield. Alright, so that is everything that I have to sell. What? Actually, yeah, let's just level up stamina. But yeah, hopefully you guys aren't having a hard time getting these like I am. Uh, I'm so glad I'm only gonna do this once just to get the trophy. Because to be honest, Darkmoon Blade is not worth going through all this to get it. It's not worth it. Like I don't care how good it is. It is not worth going through all of this. Same thing with whatever miracles you get when you turn into 30 sunlight metals again. Like whatever those are, they're not worth it. I mean, they can be the best damn miracles in this game, and it's still not worth the headache of having to get 30 to get those. No. It is not worth that. Same thing with warmth, which warmth is even less not worth it because warmth ain't even that good. Oh, that's what really ticks me off. I mean, because you're better off just getting freaking Great Heal. Because for one, it heals more. And it's all at once. where warmth, you gotta set it there. Plus, it heals your enemies. Ugh. And again, it's not like that much health that that it heals. So it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. That's why, to be honest, I prefer Dark Souls 2. I think. Matter of fact, I even prefer it over Dark Souls 1 to an extent. Mainly because co-op was a lot more fun on Dark Souls 2 than it was on Dark Souls 1. At least on the PS3 days. I mean, I don't know how it is on PS4 because they did fix some of the issues I had with Dark Souls 1, the original. Because for one, you could not use Estus at all, right? If you were a Phantom or an Invader, it didn't matter. You could not use your Estus at all. You had to rely fully on Miracle Heals, if you had any, which most players didn't, so you were stuck with absolutely zero means of healing. Um, Plus, there was literally no way to replenish spells. So if you were doing a full-on mage, well, too damn bad. You're gonna have to, replenish them at the bonfire, which also replenishes all the enemies. So you're gonna have to use all your spells again on those same enemies, and then you're gonna have to rush to the bonfire again because you're out of spells again. Which again, at least in Dark Souls 2, you could stack up on a lot of herbs that would replenish your spells, which actually made doing mage builds fun to do. Which is something that I hated to do in Dark Souls 1. Like, I hated my pure sorcerer build. It sucked. It was the most, just the worst build in the game. Because I was constantly running out of freaking spells. Yeah, it just wasn't a very fun experience for me. But again, with Dark Souls 2, you could replenish it. Granted, yeah, you got less uses than you did in Dark Souls 1. But it didn't really matter too much because, again, you could just stack up on items to replenish them anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Plus, the more you beef up attunement, the more spell uses and spell slots you get, which again in Dark Souls 1, attunement didn't do that. It didn't have any effect on the number of casts. All it affected was the attunement slots. That's it. That's all it did. It only affected the slots. It didn't give you more spell uses. It didn't it didn't do any of that. It just um, and plus in co-op you could use all of your Estus. You could also use life gems if you had any. And you could use miracles if you had some. So you had way more means of healing in Dark Souls 2. And plus you have your full health bar, which is something you don't have in Dark Souls 3. Oh, because it freaking shrinks your health bar, and it shrinks your Estus flasks. I mean, it's almost like FromSoft don't want you to do the online features of this game. Like, it's like they don't want you to invade, and they don't want you to be helping people out with the bosses and stuff. Because when you do, it feels like you're being punished for it because it shrinks your Estus, it shrinks your health bar. You also do less damage as a Phantom, which granted was a thing also in Dark Souls 2, but it wasn't as bad. Now, granted, this is not like, I'm not completely shitting on Dark Souls 3 because Dark Souls 3 is a great game. I love it. It's just Dark Souls 2 is better. That's that's my opinion. I know some people will disagree with that. Some people are probably gonna make fun of me for saying that because a lot of people hated Dark Souls 2, and I don't really know why. I mean, Dark Souls 2 was a great game. I mean, sure, yeah. Is Dark Souls 1 better in some ways? Yes. But Dark Souls 2 also updated a lot of stuff, a lot of flaws that Dark Souls 1 had. The only issue that didn't really get resolved at all was hitboxes. Actually, they got worse. And they're still pretty bad in Dark Souls 3. I mean, granted, they're not as bad as Dark Souls 2, but they're still pretty damn bad. I mean, because when you take damage from stuff, even though you 100% dodged, yeah, like that should not be happening. Like, you shouldn't be taking damage when you dodged an attack properly. That's no. Like that's being punished for actually, having correct timing and, and stuff. It's not right. That should not be happening. Um, Plus, I really hate the PvP in this game. Like, it is just the worst. Although it is better than PvP in Dark Souls 1, because Dark Souls 1 PvP sucked balls big time. I mean, at least this, I mean, there is some fun to be had in the PvP. Like, I'm not like saying it's all bad. I mean, I do like invading as a blue, because I'm a helpful invader. The downside, though, is that I can get attacked by the normal enemies of the game, which does suck, but you're being a helpful invader instead of being the douchey kind that's invading someone's world to ruin their day. Oh, speaking of which, I'm invading right now as a dark blade. Awesome. Probably gonna die though to the PVE or the red invaders, or the host will die and I'll get kicked out. That's happened a few times. Uh, all right, so okay, where is? Okay. I don't know where the host is, but we're gonna follow this invader guy here. Where the heck did this red guy go? All right. Yeah. I love the sword. Awesome. But yeah, so I do prefer doing that kind of invading because that's the helpful kind, right? You're invading to kill the other invader, right? That's the whole purpose here. And I actually like that aspect because you have the blue dudes coming in to ruin the host's day, and then you got the blue dudes coming in to ruin the invader's day. Although it does suck being on the red guys' end though, because yeah, I got ganked by some blues as a red, and it was not fun. So I do feel that guy's pain, but um, you know, I'm the blue this time, so I don't have any problems with it. Anyway, And I don't plan on doing any more red invasions. I don't like it. Okay, now are these the okay? Good, they're the normal ones. Cause there's two different types of them. Because there was one that I had that was crushable and it gave me two, which was awesome. Okay, I should be pretty damn close to 30. Or at least like I don't know. I should be at least at like 24 or 25 by now. I hope. Because I am tired of farming for these. Oh, it's gonna suck farming for sunlight metals as well, though. I'm really dreading that experience right now. Don't want to do it, but I got to do it because I want to get all the miracles, which reminds me. That's right. I gotta get through. Actually, no, I don't. I could just kill Dancer early. Yeah, I could. So when I get to New Game Plus, I can just kill Dancer early. I mean, I'll be more than enough leveled up to do it. I don't plan on doing the DLC. I mean, I might do the DLC. I don't really know. But I'm thinking I'm probably not going to because there's really nothing I want in the DLC. I mean, because this character is more about damage and not really about like So I don't really feel like going to get the Ring of Favor +3. I don't need it. At least I don't feel like I need it anyway. Because again, this is more of a but I do plan on doing multiple playthroughs with this character. Um, Because I haven't actually beaten NG Plus. Like I've had characters that went to NG Plus, but I never actually did much on NG Plus. I mean, my pure sorcerer build, which only did part of NG Plus, and then I got the rest of the sorceries that I effed up and couldn't get on the first playthrough, so I got those on the second playthrough, and then I deleted that character after I got the trophy achievement for the sorceries. You know, ugh. But I might show off some of my builds in case you guys are wondering what kind of builds I have. Because I did a Guts build recently. And I think it looks pretty close to Guts. In case you don't know who Guts is, he's a character from the anime Berserk. Um, awesome anime. Um, Probably one of the best anime ever made, if not the best. I mean, if you're a big fan of like dark fantasy type stuff, medieval, 'cause that's what it is basically. It's a dark medieval fantasy. It's basically Dark Souls, which is actually what Dark Souls gets a lot of inspiration from. So if Berserk didn't exist, well, Dark Souls might not exist. Because, like I said, these games do get a lot of inspiration from Berserk. So if the Berserk manga and anime didn't exist, then Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, those games might not even exist without, if it wasn't for that anime being here. Um, because a lot of the story elements and uh, yeah, because there was somebody on YouTube that did because they did a comparison between Berserk and Dark Souls, and the comparison was like, yeah, like there's a lot of similarities between the two. I mean, the story was very similar. Um, Plus, if you notice, strength builds are just the best builds in these games. And I think a lot of that is because, well, Berserk. Because Guts uses a gigantic ass sword. And just, you know, goes berserk on everything. You know, uh, because if you're having a hard time with Dark Souls, do a strength build, and you will see what I mean. Just pump everything into strength and vigor, and there you go. Like, you're gonna be wrecking everything. Although pure dex builds are good too, depending on the weapons you're using. For example, this weapon. I mean, granted, I went the dark route because this is a dark build, or it's going to be anyway. Well, it was going to be until I effed up and I couldn't give her that scroll. Oh well, but it'll just have to wait till NG plus. But um, but yeah, because what you could do is you could put sharp gem on this, and this actually gets an S scaling in dexterity with the sharp gem, so it is very good to do that if you're doing that. That's why at first I was debating whether or not I just wanted to put dark damage on it, or if I just wanted to go sharp and then buff it with Darkmoon Blade. But I don't know. Although I think once I get Darkmoon Blade, I might consider doing that. My only issue is that it's a weapon buff, meaning I gotta constantly buff it again if I want to use that buff. That's why I'm like, I don't know, like maybe I won't do that. Besides, this thing is overpowered as balls. I mean, I am doing so much damage with this thing, and there's a lot of enemies in this game that are actually pretty weak to dark damage, so I might keep it, I might not keep it, I don't know. Probably just gonna keep it though, because like I said, I am getting a pretty decent damage bonus from having this do dark damage. Yeah. Dang it! I thought I could hit him before getting hit. Oh, dang it. Okay, well, there's still two more. Okay, he didn't drop one. What about this guy? Nope, he didn't drop one either. Okay, well, that was everybody. So as you can see, this is very time consuming. That's why I recommend, well, actually, even with just doing all of the Silver Knights like I'm doing, which I've been doing this for, like I said, a while, it still takes forever. But it is what it is. Complaining about it and going out, isn't gonna make the drop rate any better. Yep. It just means that I will probably never, ever use Darkmoon Blade. That's all this means. Like I'm just never gonna use it. I don't plan on using it on this build. I mean, I might. I don't know. It's just because I have to constantly reapply it. And with this, it's already on the weapon. I already got dark on it, so I don't know. But I do have dark weapon. Um, Dang it! I forgot to. Oh well. Titanite. I get a lot of Titanite from these guys, though. Let's see. Oh wow, we have 54 Titanite shards already. Yeah, so they drop Titanite like very frequently. What the? What the? What? What? How did that happen? I call bullshit. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Then again, I wasn't paying much attention either. I was rubbing my eyes because I'm starting to get tired again, even though I like because I was sleeping earlier and I woke up and then I was watching some Teen Wolf, and then I was watching some Mike Winger, and then I decided to hop on here and try this out again and see if I can get these. I've only been up for a little bit, and I plan on going right back to bed. But I just wanted to get this covenant out of the way. Ah, yes, proof of yep. Okay, cool. I should only need a few more, so at least I'm hoping anyway. I only need a few more. I want to do another bleed build eventually. I mean, not right now, but I want to do another one. I'm just debating on what weapons I want to use, or what weapon. Because I already used the Warden Twin Blades on the other character. So I think, yeah. So I think instead of using those, I'll use the Karthus. Great sword, that Karthus Curved Great Sword. I think I'll use that because I haven't actually used that yet, and from what I've seen, it's a pretty good weapon. I mean, it does pretty decent damage, and I think it has higher bleed on it than most weapons. I think it's like I think it's at like 35 or something. I'll have to look. Although, because that weapon does pretty good damage, I might actually put a bleed gem on it to increase the bleed. And then I'll use like lightning weapon, that way, it's faith based as well. And I'll use that one miracle that does bleed damage, which sadly I can't get on this character yet because, well, yeah, I screwed up, so I'll have to wait till NG plus. I just gotta remember not to give that one scroll to what's her face because she goes nuts. No, don't. Oh. I really hope that one didn't drop the Concord, but but with my luck, how it is, it probably did drop that when he fell and died. Or actually, nah, he probably just dropped a bunch of shards. That's what they mainly drop, is shards. But I'll always have that thought of, what if he did, though? Like, what if he did drop a proof of Concordate? Not that it matters, because I can't go down there and get it, so it is what it is. Alright. I think I'm just going to start turning in every one that I get. Like, yeah. Every time I get one, I'm just going to come here and give it, because I don't know how many I need. And I don't want to farm for like 10 of them, and then I only needed like 3 or 4, because then that means I farmed for an even longer time than I needed to. So, and I know I'm pretty close to 30, at least I should be. Because I'm almost positive that I've given at least a little over 20 at this point. So but then again, I could be wrong, and maybe I do need like 10 more. Oh, and because I know how annoying it is to get vertebra shackles, if anybody needs help getting vertebra shackles, let me know in the comments and I'll help you guys out. Um, just let me know what level you are, and plus you gotta be on PS4, because that's all I have is PS4. I don't have this game on PC or Xbox. So if you guys are on Xbox or PC, I can't help you. But if you got PS4 and you want to do, and you want to try to get all the pyromancies, I can help you out, and so you can get 30 vertebra shackles. Because otherwise, if you're because farming for it, I'm telling you guys right now, farming for that is not a good idea. Trust me, I tried. I farmed for I think it was like 4 or 5 hours, and they only dropped two drops within 4 to 5 hours. No, no, no. That is absurd. Uh, I mean, granted, this is slow too, but it's not that it's not as bad as that. Like, I mean, these guys will drop a few here and there, every 30 minutes to an hour or so. But vertebra shackles, those things almost never drop. I mean, yeah. So if any of you are trying to get vertebra shackles, and you've tried the invading, but you just keep dying and you're not getting any vertebra shackles, or if you're trying to do the farming, but they're just not dropping any, and if you're on PS4, let me know and I'll help you guys out. You can invade me. Just put your red signs down. I'll summon you. You know, uh, that way you guys can just keep on getting free kills off of me, and then you can get your 30 vertebra shackles that way. It is kind of a lengthy process though, because me and my girlfriend did that, and even that takes a while. I mean, we were doing that for almost an hour. It was ridiculous. I mean, like, yeah, that's why after I do the Covenant shit, I'm probably not going to do Covenant rewards ever again after this. I mean, I might. Well, actually, I might do the vertebra shackle thing one more time, just to get the 10, because I do want to actually use that katana. And again, it's only 10, so I'll just invade, a few people, get 10, or I can farm for 10. I mean, granted, it's going to take probably 7, 8, 9 to 10 hours, but it's only 10, so it's not that big of a deal. Now, if I was farming the whole 30, oh hell no. Yeah, like that didn't happen then. But like I said, I might do 10 just to get the sword, because I've never actually used it. I mean, it looks freaking cool, and the damage looks pretty decent. The scaling looks pretty decent. Plus, it has a blood mode very similar to the Bloodborne katana. It's very similar to that. But it doesn't drain your HP though when you put it in blood form, which is nice. Unlike in Bloodborne where it does. Although you do have to stab yourself with it, which does do damage to you, by the way. Um, but it's not a whole lot of damage, and the damage boost, I'd imagine, is pretty decent. It does upgrade with Twinkling Titanite, though, which is kind of hard to get early on, but, you know, it is what it is. It still looks like a freaking cool katana, so I don't know, I might do a build on it, I might not. It depends, because again, I do gotta farm or defeat 10 people on, you know, the the Covenant to get 10 shackles to get the katana. So then again, I might not, um, but I might. I don't know. We'll see. Um, but yeah, I know for sure though that my bleed build is most certainly. Oh crap! I just forgot. You can't do. That's right, because if I put a blood gem on it, I can't use lightning weapon. Oh. Alright, let's see. Well, I could put I mean, I guess I could do sharp. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I could, yeah, I could do sharp. Because that way, the weapon still does bleed. And I can still buff it with lightning weapon. Or I could put lightning on it. Because again, it would, it would be a faith weapon. And it would still do bleed, obviously. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Because Lightning Blade you do have to constantly put back on. Or at least that way it'll always do lightning damage. But then again, that's right, because there's also enemies that are resistant to lightning. I don't know. Like the more I'm thinking about it, the more it'd be better just to put. Okay, we didn't get. Yeah, it probably would be better just to do sharp gem. At first, I wasn't gonna do like a full long video on me farming this, but I was like, you know what? No, like I am, because I want to show people how horrendously bad this farming is, and how long they're gonna be doing this for. And as you can see, this is a 59-minute video so far, and we've only gotten what, maybe 5 or 6 drops. So that just goes to show how bad this is. And for like the first hour and a half, they weren't dropping anything for me. I wasn't getting any I forgot what they're called again. Concords, yeah, because I wasn't getting any of them at all. Like they weren't dropping anything. And then all of a sudden they just started dropping them. But only here and there. Sometimes I'd get one. Sometimes I'd get two. But most of the time I'd run through and kill all the enemies and get no concords at all. Which was very annoying. Wow, we're already maxed on Titanite shards. Alright, more great arrows. Really? Oh my gosh. Frickin' hate Silver Knights. They were horrendously annoying in the first game, and I think they're even more annoying in this game. Oh my gosh, I hit the O button. This is so not fair. There we go. Eat that. Although at least with these guys though, you do get a crap ton of souls. Because I was like, because I was level like 50 something when I started this, and now I'm level 90. Oh no, never mind, I'm level 113. My bad. So yeah, I've leveled up quite a bit. Um, so that also shows how long I've been doing this. I started at like level 60 something, and now I'm level 113. So there you go. I can't remember. Did we even get any concourse? No, we didn't. So I don't know why I went over here for. It was kind of unnecessary. I think I know why most people just do the first 3 nights and not all of them is because the fact that it's a little faster because you just run, kill the 3, run back bonfire, rest, and just keep repeating. But I like doing the whole area because the fact that it increases your chances of getting drops and you get more souls. Um, and just in case you're wondering what my drop rate is right now, where's drop rate? Oh, item discovery, 170. That's what it's at right now. Yeah, so I have 170 drop rate. Not that it really matters. Yeah, I am pretty much convinced at this point that item discovery just doesn't mean jack diddly shit. Alright. But at this point, though, it doesn't really matter because, I mean, we have most of them. I was hoping that was gonna be a proof of concord. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing this for all eternity. Yep, 2 eternities later. Yeah, my biggest gripe with this game is that it's so damn grindy. Yeah, I didn't do this much grinding in Dark Souls 2. Matter of fact, not even Dark Souls 1 had this much grinding. Oh my gosh. I just wish they would just drop the stuff that I came here to get. I mean, I probably only need a few more. Oh, come on, I hit the damn O button. I'm getting very annoyed. Really? How dare you do this to me? And I am running low on space. Holy shit. Ooh. Well, I don't know. I still have room for like I don't know. It's probably like enough for 20 more minutes, and then I'm gonna have to stop because this is getting on my nerves. Oh, I'm really hating the drop rate in this game. This game just has the worst drop rate in all of Souls games. Mainly because I've just had to do a lot of farming. I mean, farming for frickin' Covenant reward items, which I've had it done a lot. Farming for specific weapons and armor. I do that quite a bit in this one as well. Oh my gosh! So can't you guys just drop me a bunch of freaking concords? I really wish that they dropped the ones that you consume that give you two instead of the singular ones. That would make this a lot easier. But I think that's why FromSoft doesn't do that, because they don't want this. They don't want anything being easy in these games. They make every single aspect a complete pain in the dick. This game kicks you in the balls for playing it. It says, "How dare you play this game?" Right in the nuts. Yep. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna title this video Drop Rates and DS3 Suck Balls. Or something like that. Well, or just put DS3 farming drop rates are horrendous. Or just put DS3 farming. Like, yeah. I don't know yet. I'll think of something. Or just call it DS3. I don't know. Well, yeah, what's this called again? Or I could just say farming darkmoon. People will know what that means, I hope. Oh my gosh. I hate those ones. Come on, where's the freaking proofs of Concord? I mean, I probably only need like 2. Oh. Well, anyway, guys, yeah, that's just to show how horrible the drop rate is. Yeah. Still don't know what the hell I'm gonna title this video. Oh well, I'll do it later. I'll just leave it unnamed for now, I guess. It doesn't really matter. It's probably not going to get any views anyway, but oh well. Anyway, guys, God bless you and your families. Stay safe, and I just pray that God will work in your lives and that He will, just bless you and guide you all down the right path. Um, anyway, guys, I just pray that you will all make the right decision and follow Christ. I mean, if not, that's entirely up to you. Um, you know, we all have free will, so we can all choose our paths. But I just pray that you will please consider choosing Jesus, because you know there is a heaven, there is a hell, and you're going to one of them. You know, and I'm saying this because I care. I don't want anybody going to hell. It is a very horrible place. Nobody wants to go there. But anyway, God bless. Stay safe. And I'll see you guys whenever the hell I decide to do another video.